Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to talk about the official confirmation that EA and Valve are forming a partnership. EA games are arriving to Steam, kicking off with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order later in November, so this thing is getting kickstarted real quickly. Want to go over all of the details about that, and yes, EA Access is coming to Steam as well, and that's pretty exciting. So let's go over the official press release from EA. And here's what it reads. Electronic Arts and Valve have partnered to put EA games into the hands of players on Steam. Starting next spring, EA Access, our ever-growing subscription service powered by great games and member benefits, will be making its way to Steam. EA Access is the first and only gaming subscription service available on Steam and the fourth platform featuring an EA subscription. The partnership kicks off with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order launching on November 15th and available for pre-order today. In the coming months, players on Steam will also be able to play other major titles like The Sims 4, Unravel 2, multiplayer games like Apex Legends, which is a really interesting one to talk about, and we'll go into why in a little bit, FIFA 20, and Battlefield 5, which is also very good to see BF5 coming to Steam. We'll talk that and why in just a second, but let's finish the press release. Will become available next year, and players on both Origin and Steam will have the ability to play together. That is, of course, very important. A library of titles awaits you in the vault, but beyond the games themselves, EA Access enhances your gaming experience with a medley of rewards. Get the red carpet treatment with exclusive catalog-wide discounts and in-game member benefits for some of our biggest franchises. Keep an eye out for more news and updates on the partnership in the coming weeks and months. So, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order already available to pre-purchase on Steam. It's available for $59.99. Deluxe Edition is $69.99. Unfortunately, if you are the kind of gamer that did want to sign up for EA Access Premier and play the game that way, that won't be available right out of the gate. That is coming next spring, so your only option to play Jedi Fallen Order on Steam will be to pay the full $59.99. This is a game that I think looks rather good and might warrant that $60 price point. It is EA and Star Wars at the end of the day, so you have to approach with a little bit of skepticism as far as this game is concerned. But anyway, it's great to see the game is coming to Steam, and I think the game is going to sell a lot better with its Steam release. Let's actually look at the top sellers on Steam right now. Last time I checked, it was the top seller, and right now it's number 2 right behind the Valve Index VR kit. I don't really know how that's still as a top seller, but whatever. As far as games go, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is the top seller. Maybe the Valve Index VR comes in stock in and out, and whenever it does come in stock, it just launches up. Whatever the case may be, Jedi Fallen Order is already selling really, really well on Steam, and that kind of goes to show the power of Steam. Maybe this is a game that some people had interest in, but because now it's arriving on Steam, it just pushes them over the edge to actually buy the game and not wait for a sale or anything like that, because I've always been saying that you guys would be surprised. Yes, all of you are in tune with the ongoings of PC gaming, and you guys know what's going on, all of the different platforms, but the average casual gamer, there's a significant portion that Steam is the only thing they know. Maybe they have EGS installed just for Fortnite, but the casual gamer, the casual PC gamer, I should say, a lot of them only have Steam installed. They only see the Steam deals, they only see the games available on Steam, and that's how they proceed, and you kind of see that with Jedi Fallen Order given how well it's already selling. Now, let's assess some of the other information. They noted that EA Access is coming next spring. Well, they've only noted that Apex Legends, FIFA 20, Battlefield 5, Sims 4, Unravel 2, those are some of the games that are arriving. Well, what about all of the other games, the Vault catalog that comes with EA Access? Is Dragon Age 2 coming to Steam? Is Mass Effect 3 coming to Steam? I know nobody really gives a crap, but is Anthem coming to Steam? I would imagine so. If EA Access is going to be available directly on Steam, I would imagine that all of those games would be offered, and that's really cool to see. Mirror's Edge Catalyst would be another game, and what are some of the other games that EA have released over the last 7 or 8 years since EA Origin really took off? I can't think of many right now. Need for Speed titles have been there, A Way Out, games like that. Now I imagine all of those will be coming to Steam. They don't list them out specifically, but given that they do specifically say EA Access and the Vault lineup will be available on Steam, that would make me think that all of those games would be directly available on Steam as well. It'll be interesting to see how the games exactly work. Are we going to have to go through Origin? Is it going to be like a Uplay style of thing? It was noted that Apex Legends is going to be one of those games that launches directly through Steam. It is not going to need Origin. You download the game on Steam and you can play right from there. And I think that is huge because as as a free-to-play game, I could see Apex Legends get another lease on life, get a second win, so to speak. We've seen that happen with Destiny. You know, Destiny was gonna get a second win just on the basis that it was going free-to-play, but I think also coming to Steam enhanced that game quite a bit in terms of its marketability and user accessibility, and you see how that game is doing now. I actually want to pull up the user base still, because Destiny 2 has been kind of crazy in terms of how many people have been playing that game. 156,000 people are still playing the game. That's kind of ridiculous given that the game was losing some steam on Battle.net, no pun intended there, but that's very exciting. Battlefield 5 coming to Steam. I think that's very exciting given that that's going to give accessibility to a lot of people in playing Battlefield 5, which is another game losing a little bit of luster on Origin, but just inherently whenever you release a game on Steam for the first time, it's going to have that initial interest. People are at least going to jump in. People are going to give it a second chance. I really do feel that way, and I think a lot of people that check out Battlefield 5 come early 2020, whether they buy the game outright, whether they subscribe to EA Access, whatever the case may be, I think they're going to be surprised at the offerings of Battlefield 5, and I do think that's going to be a game that's going to get a second win on Steam. Am I saying it's going to be the biggest game and the biggest multiplayer game on Steam? Absolutely not, but what I am saying is that there's going to be a considerable enhancement to the amount of people playing a game like that, and that is so important given that it's a game that's reliant on its multiplayer, and with a dead multiplayer base, that isn't very good. That's why a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare having crossplay I think is so important, and that'll be doubly so on Steam. Great to see at least that they didn't go the EGS route. I'm sure they could have released their games on EGS and gotten a considerable check from Epic Games, but really, does EA need a significant check from Epic Games right now? I think EA's main imperative is to just increase goodwill and appease the gamers just because of how much BS they've thrown gamers' way and how just lukewarm or bad their games have been recently, whether it be Anthem, Star Wars Battlefront 2, how poorly they've marketed some of these games. If they release Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that turns out to be a good game, and all of these games come out on Steam and they do rather well. I'm not saying that's going to completely revitalize EA and completely change the goodwill perception, but I do think that's going to get them on the right track from the hardcore gamer standpoint. Obviously, EA is still going to make a ton of money from their sports games, microtransactions on those games. They make an obscene amount of money regardless. However, from a hardcore gamer standpoint, that fundamental audience that should always be there, to establish a little bit of goodwill, I think is really important, and I think with moves like this, that goes a long way. Again, Jedi Fallen Order is available to pre-order right now. That'll be dropping November 15th, $59.99, so a little bit pricey, but nonetheless, that will be coming. I really want to hear from you guys and what you think. Not only is it the fact of all of these games coming to Steam, but does that open the opportunity for a lot of you guys to sign up to EA Access? The idea of signing up for EA Access, I thought was always pretty appealing. It's $5 a month or $30 a year. If you go the $30 a year route, that's $2.50 a month, and you get access to some really great games. Battlefield 5, if that comes out on Steam, are you going to be the kind of person that drops, what, $59.99, $39.99, I don't know the going price for it, but are you going to drop that $40 or $60, or are you going to sign up for EA Access? Subscription services seem to be gaining a lot of traction right now, so that's another interesting element to assess, and especially going into 2020, what's going to be the story with all of the other EA games? Are you going to subscribe to EA Access Premier? Just a lot of interesting moves in the world of PC gaming right now, and I'm happy to see that at least in one scenario, Valve got the upper hand instead of Epic Games just buying up a bunch of titles, because they could have easily done that, and I'm sure EA could have gotten a big fat check. And I'm not saying that, hey, don't release these games on Epic Games Store. I don't care where they release these games on, just release them on platforms so I have ample opportunity to go to the platform that I want to buy these games, and that's what at least EA is offering me now. Jedi Fallen Order is also a game I think a lot more people are going to check out now, just on the basis that, yeah, you were kind of interested in the game, a little bit skeptical, but now that it's on Steam, that's the little push that you needed to buy the game on PC. That's just my 2 cents. I know some of you guys are going to think, oh, the platform doesn't matter at all, and I think you would be very foolish in thinking that. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Let me know all of your thoughts on this, and are you going to check out Jedi Fallen Order? Are you going to check out Mass Effect 3 if it comes to Steam? Battlefield 5, what do you think about the future of EA titles now that they are all coming to Steam? Are you still adverse to picking up games from EA even if they are on Steam? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.